Evening, guys. Welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading the love during this pandemic. Because we all need a little bit of loving, guys. We all need a little bit of loving. Now, before we go any further, check that ticket bar below. Please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Football Brownie. Sorry, I'm just watching a game, right? Subscribe Football Brownie, and let's just enjoy the platform together, right? Okay, I'm still waiting for Tufty. If he has gone to sleep, I'll kill him. It was his idea doing this. It's 1:20 now in the morning. Just kicked off. About 4 minutes into a game. 0-0 still. Independiente. Second corner now. But it's a free kick. I'm gonna kill Tufty. I am if he's not coming in. Midnight Rider, you're up late. I know, mate. Tufty's idea, and he hasn't shown up yet. Tufty, but I do like South American football, but it's just a case of whether or not I can stay up. Let's say it's River Plate against Independiente, and I'm very well anyway. How about yourself, Midnight? Just bear with me. I'm going to send Nathan the link again. I'll kill him if he's not coming in. I've sent him a link anyway. Let's see. 5 minutes in. River Plate 0, Independiente 0. And, lo siento. Buenas tardes. In Argentina. Donde Juanos, River Plate, Independiente. Bienvenido, Football with Brownie. And let's go back into the chat. Hi, Cheddar. Hope you're well, my friend. You're in Cyprus at the moment, didn't you? Got a flight. I'm glad there's people up. Cheddar, if I can help you out, my bro. Also, what's the latest Rat Jack? Bloody Rat Jack. What's his name? I've just had a text off Nathan. I'm really tired. Nathan, this is your idea, brother. This is your idea. If you're watching, you come in and say hello to people, and then I'll allow you to go home. Or go home. You're already in home. I'll allow you to go to bed. Cheddar's flying us. Oh, you're flying to Cyprus. Sorry, Cheddar's. Well, enjoy your flight, brother. And give my love to all the Cypriot Football with Brownie supporters over there. Midnight, no worries, all good. I'm grand crazy here. Brazil, Argentina. Yeah, Brazil. I done a video about half an hour ago. I wanted to wait really until the dust settled a bit, find out exactly what was happening because it was a typical South American craziness when it comes to football. And the media were all over the place. So I have done a video. Please check it out. Gives you the ins and outs of really what happened, why, and the possibility of a huge knock-on effect regarding Premier League clubs. And Maisie had left. Right, okay. You're on about, that guy. Weird. But he technically now he's a free agent. So we still think he's going to join Cardiff. Miles, hi Miles, hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Cheddars, my flight only 15 quid. I thought, fuck it, I'm going back. Good man. Right, so 7.5 minutes. River Plate against Independiente. And I do like Argentine football. South American football, really. I should do more Copa Libertadores, but time and with my other work as well, it can be a bit of a struggle, I'll be honest with you. But I'm glad you lot are up anyway. I'm glad you lot are up. Help me out because Nathan's ran off his poxy idea and then he runs off. But it's suspended over COVID-19 protocol. Yeah, and Argentina claim that they never heard about it until the moment Messi claimed. Sorry, they hadn't heard about it until the moment they went on to the pitch. The health officials went on to a pitch. Yet Argentine TV said it was all part of a conspiracy to upset the team. At the moment, the team were getting on to the team bus at the hotel to go to the stadium. So someone's lying even there. Anyway, so no. Independiente on the attack. It's been more Independiente. All in red against home team River Plate. Not many in the ground. Which is a shame because the atmosphere in South American football is absolutely unreal. And one day I will go to a Boca River Plate game. One day I need to go. But obviously with COVID and my work and so on, it will happen one day. It will happen one day. But Independiente with another corner. It's his third corner now. What 10 minutes now have gone. Ball coming in. And been smothered. This is another thing as well regarding now all the big teams in Argentina have played today. Boca Juniors, Racing, River Plate now. But the Argentine national team, well, okay, they didn't technically play, but they played for so the national point being, what I'm trying to make a point is that they are Liga Professional, which is the Argentine first or Premier League. The games still go on, even though the Argentine national team play on the same day. Whereas international weekends here in Spain, here in Britain and in Spain and the other major nations, they suspend their league doing international. Maybe it's because of a lack of international players, but interesting, isn't it? Midnight says, did you hear Arsene Wenger wants a World Cup every 2 years? It will ruin. Yeah, but if you Arsene Wenger just looks out for Arsene Wenger. He has a World Cup every 2 years. What? You're going to kick the Euros away now, yeah? And I think it is harder to win the Euros than it is to win the World Cup. That may be a bit controversial, and it's my opinion. But with the World Cup, you have far more weaker nations because it goes into the Asian continent, the North America continent, the Africa continent. You have far more weaker nations taking part than you do in the Euros. That's my opinion. I don't know if people would agree with that. But 12 and a half minutes, 0-0. It has actually been more Independiente than River Plate. River Plate on the attack, and the player was hacked down. Typical old-fashioned South American defending there. So come on, my excuse is that Nathan had me up doing this, even though he's gone to bed. What's everyone else? We got Ched as an excuse, which is he's waiting for a flight. What's everyone else's excuse for being up so poxy late? Right, River Plate on the attack. Oh, guy go down in the area. Touch and go. I've seen them given. Now Independiente on a break, and the guy was absolutely hacked down. Todd, hang on. Cheddar, sorry. Cheddar first. Euros had better teams, however, World Cup is bigger. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if a big boys to score for it even more. But the Euros far better teams. Todd, hi Todd. I haven't seen you in here before. Don't think I have anyway, but welcome. Welcome to the madness of what? 1:30 in a boxy morning, doing a watch along. Anyway, Brownie, we were lucky today. Page out of his depth. I agree we were lucky, Todd. Out of his depth. I think we have to be a bit lenient, if I'm honest with you. We have to be a bit lenient because the side, with everything that's gone on, the side was so depleted. However, I will absolutely agree with you regarding Lawrence. No, he plays for San Pauli, doesn't he? He plays for San Pauli, which is in German Division 2. Now, I call the Bundesliga Farmers League. You take Bayern, maybe Dortmund. Out of that, no one. There's no way the German second division is better than, I say, it's on par with League One, maybe. So we were lucky, yes, agreed. Page, I'm still on the borderline, but I agree with Lawrence. I've seen the Titanic turn quicker. Well, technically I haven't because I wasn't alive in 19 whenever it was, but you get my drift. Right. I heard Kiefer Moore saying, oh, don't you start now. I hate it when people say didn't deserve to win. Listen, I hate it when people say didn't deserve to win. You're on about Greece. When Greece won that, because it was held in Portugal and you had the Ronaldo loving factor of the media, I'll be honest with you, Cheddars. I'll be completely honest with you, my friend. The negative football did get to me a bit during that tournament. However, it's up to the opposition to break them down. And no one could. Fair play to Greece. Now, all the other weaker nations in Europe and the rest of the world have to always think about, look at that tournament, say, you know what? We work as a unit. We can make things happen. E.g., like Wales when we got to the semi-finals of the Euros. Over the years, I've watched Wales home and away for many, many years. And I have been to some right shitholes, right? Watching Wales, and we got thumped 5-0 and all that, for like some Moldova and shit, right? And they included the likes of Giggs, Dean Saunders, Ian Rush, Neville Southall, some of the world's top players at the time. I've always wondered how the hell, even if we had 3 or 4 top players, you see teams like Greece and other teams get away with having just one top player. And over the years, 20 years or whatever it was, we followed, I thought, Craig Bellamy. I was thought, how the hell? Why can't they gel? I always thought, why can't they gel? And yet, Greece done it. And Wales, with Bale and Ramsey in 2016, Wales made world football fans actually wake up. That it is weaker nation. My point being, you play as a unit, as a team, and to get some togetherness going, no matter how weak you think a team is, dreams can always happen. Dreams can always happen. And that 2016 tournament in France was my first ever major tournament Wales qualified in my lifetime. And as I've said many occasions, because of my need to go to that tournament, that was definitely the start of my marriage breakdown. Absolutely. But those memories, no matter what happens left in my life, those memories during that tournament will stay with me forever. And I'm sure with the Greek football fans, 2004 would always be the same with them. The Euros is a World Cup without Argentina, Brazil, yeah. Who else outside Europe has done a business? Uruguay noted. Yeah, Uruguay was 1930 and 1930. I'm not looking, not cheating. 1930, 1950, wasn't it? Was it 1950 won it in Brazil? When that 1951, Brazilians actually committed suicide after losing that final. Anyway, Cheddars. I refuse to call it negative. It's a tactic that one to get. Oh, hey, you'd have. I did call it negative, but it's a way of playing football. Jose Mourinho made a career of playing that way, man. You know, yeah. Hey, you know, it's a way of. Spot on, Brownie. 1930, 90. I thought it was 1950, but I was like, oh, geez, yeah. And Brazilian nationals actually committed suicide after losing a final. 1930, right? They beat Argentina 4-2, and a known fact or memorable fact about that 1930 World Cup final was that one of the goal scorers for Uruguay only had one arm. One-armed Castro. What was his name? 1930. First ever World Cup. Todd Garrett. Bellamy just missed out the time before we qualified. Gabardon on. Yeah. I remember going to watch Bellamy's debut for Wales. My first ever Wales away game in Denmark. And we won 2-1. Bellamy, come on. You playing for Norwich at the time. Come on. 18, maybe? 18, 17, 18. And come on, substitute. And banged a winner. Supposed to be doing a watch-along for River Plate Independiente. It's no at the moment. But I do love talking to you guys. Fair play. And fair play to all of you who staying up. River Plate now on your attack on the right-hand side. Ball come in. Ooh. He didn't, the striker didn't control it properly. So when it bounced off his kneecap, the defender went in with a challenge and striker went down. Referee didn't give it. Again, I've seen examples of balls being given. Right. Guys, hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button. Dan, are you doing fan cams on next Cardiff home game? Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. Really enjoy them. River Plate, ball coming, doing nothing. Absolutely, really enjoyed them. And I think people enjoyed doing them, and people enjoyed watching them. What do you think, Dan? Did you enjoy it? But I will be doing it, and not just Dan. Other people, you may not be Cardiff fans, but did you enjoy the fan cams I did? bloody Warren. He's crazy, man. Todd Galloway, what's your all-time Wales 11 for players I've seen? Players I've seen, oh, like Neville Southall, definitely number one. Right back is a bit. I'll leave right back at a moment. Left back, Pat Van centre halves, Kevin Ratcliffe. Kevin Ratcliffe. And it would be between Ashley Williams and Danny Gabardon. Midfield, Guy Speed. Aaron Ramsey. I don't know how the midfield will work out, but I'm just naming the four. Guy Speed, Aaron Ramsey. Joe Allen, on it, when he was younger, during the 2012, yeah, Joe Allen, I'd say. Giggs, and then up front, Ian Rush. Ian Rush and Mark Hughes, I think. Bale, I'd miss out Bale on them. Oh, Ian Rush and Gareth Bale, then. Yeah, it's bloody hard work because I automatically think of like the 90s and early 2000s and the 80s, and then I forget about Gareth Bale, for fuck's sake. I think it's Bournemouth home. I think it is myself as well. I have been wondering whether or not do fan cams on Wednesday after a Wales game, but I don't know with my other work. Midnight Rider says Mexico won up against Costa Rica. Yeah, that's a great team. The right back is the only bloody issue. I mean, I can't even think of many right backs, if I'm honest with you. Robbie James, I suppose, could play right back. I don't know. I don't know on right back. Has to be Gunter, Dan. Yeah, why did I forget Gunter? Why did I forget Gunter? Jesus. Yeah, Gunter then. But yeah, yeah, it has to be Gunter. Apologies, Chris, if you're watching. Apologies. 26 minutes gone, and it is 0-0. Bit of a calamity game, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, he is a most capped Welsh player. Yeah, that's correct. Have you seen it? Yeah, I have. You know what? It reminds me of Little Britain. Have you seen that sketch, the Little Britain one? I can't remember I can't remember who it is. Oh, you guys will know. Yeah, come fly with me. That's it, Cheddars. Come fly with me. Oh, what is it? What is it now? I can't remember. Oh yeah. Martin Clunes, da 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 da, Martin Clunes. Yeah, it did remind me of that one actually. Like Todd goes Southall Delaney, yeah, Gabardon, Ratcliffe, Speed, Bale. Yeah, yeah, I know. I wouldn't put Bellamy in it. Maybe that's a personal issue, but I wouldn't put Bellamy in it. Bear with me, guys, right? See, I don't have Nathan now to take over when I want to go to the toilet or refill my drink or anything. So just bear with me. Please talk amongst yourselves. Don't leave. Hit the like button while I'm away. The channel needs you guys, yeah? You're right. You're right, Mishap. I've just seen them go now. It went from one end to the other. Independiente are 1-0 up. I told you they started well, didn't I? If you had to pick 5 players to go on all-time World 11, who would you put there? John Charles, definitely. Giggs. John Charles, Ryan Giggs, Gareth Bale, Neville Southall. Because people forget, you see, with Neville Southall, right? Neville Southall and it's still the only goalkeeper, whether you want to call it the Premier League or Division 1, right? Neville Southall is still the only goalkeeper to win the Player of the Year award in England's top flight. That's some achievement. So Neville Southall, definitely. Who would the other one be? I'm one short. Bellamy, but I'd go for Ratcliffe, I think. I think that Everton defence was rock solid, and they had three Everton defence in the 80s was rock. And, it's a shame that Terry Orth actually fell out with Pat Van Den Hauwe. But Pat Van Den Hauwe, nicknamed Psycho. Psycho Pat was something else, really. I've actually read his book. Mishap, he's laughing at me now. If you had to pick 5 players to go on a bench, who would it be? I don't know, really. I don't know. Oh, I've already fucking forgot about. How can I forget? Oh, see, you lot are taking advantage of me now because I've been having a drink, and I should be sleeping if it wasn't for Nathan. Gotta be rushy as well. I've ordered rush. Bloody hell. John Wayne, morning. Howdy, John. Or buona dia, as they would say in Argentina. River Plate on the attack. Not much going River Plate at the moment, and they 1-0 down. So yeah, a bit crazy scenes in Brazil earlier on. Did any of you guys watch the football, watch a game? Or if you watch, please, if you don't know what happened, please check out my previous video. Uploaded it about an hour ago. Because bit mental scenes really. So just over half an hour. River Plate 0, Independiente 1. I thought River Plate, it's a nasty jump. A referee, waves play on. Great. What else do you want to talk about while this is going on? Oh, Independiente on the attack now on the right-hand side. Ball will be coming in. So, no, we'll try to play it. Cut out by... can we switch it? Good ball. River Plate now on the attack on a break. There must be something wrong with this pitch because the control on some of these moves is really, really poor. Really poor. The ball is running away from the players at times. Why did they let it kick off? They should have seen a team sheet now or before. Well, if you watched my video before, kind of explains it, Todd, as well. The press, which also included Argentine TV, knew about it 2 hours before. When we knew, the Argentine TV stated it when the players were getting on the team bus. It's quite mental, really, if you think about it. It could have a massive knock-on effect now. It all depends. Do they stay in Brazil and get quarantined? Do all the other Argentine players stay in Brazil, get quarantined? Do Brazilian players stay and get self-quarantined. The match officials, no one knows what's going to happen. But it's typical of Latin American football. I love it. I love it. You never know what the hell is going to happen. Stephen Mefford, hi Steve, hope you're well. Did you go to a Wales game too far? Yeah, if so, have you got any stories from that day? I did go, and I agree with Dia. It was a great day, absolute great day. How the hell we were like mid-table in League One at the time, and Leeds were top of the league, top of the Premier League. They went to Galatasaray about a week before, and two Leeds fans got stabbed. And yeah, I mean, the atmosphere was boiling hot, bubbling hot, really. The team, for some reason, everyone knew it was going to kick off. And for some reason, the TV companies put it on something mad, I can't remember, like a 5 o'clock kickoff or something. Which meant everyone was on a drink, and if I'm honest with you about kicking off, I think the press actually made more of it than what it actually was. I know it was a pitch invasion in the end, but it was a celebratory pitch invasion. I know that we went, Cardiff fans did go to the away end, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I've been to far many games which had far more fisticuffs really than that Leeds game. But the feeling of beating Leeds, top of the league, Premier League, and we were shit. We lost to Bristol City a week before. Yeah, it kind of like it was really good, but it was far worse. Kind of like a battles with opposition supporters than that Leeds game. But the press made it more than what it was, and that I am convinced that game made the police authorities crack down on Cardiff. And because what you have to remember, you see, if for a club to build a new stadium, you always have to have police and council acceptance. Now, up until that point, the police and the council wasn't given Cardiff City their acceptance to move grounds. The only way they could do it, the only way they would accept it, is if the family enclosure would be next to the away section in a new ground, and that ended up what happened. That game, even though it was a memorable game in the eyes of supporters, it was also the game which was a turning point, and it kind of like started to sanitize the Cardiff City support, or dilute the Cardiff City support, let's just say. Oh, it was a corner to River Plate, and nothing come of it. Nothing come of it. Cheddars, I reckon the players fly back. I don't know. When at the time of doing that previous video, I did check Phil Vickery's Twitter, and he didn't know. Todd, I was in the Bob Bank. I was in the Grange-End, at the back of the Grange-End. Switched to 0-0 with Italy, yeah. Mancini looked annoyed, still desperate still depressed from watching Ireland. Oh, yeah. Lose. Yeah, on the island, I can't believe 1-0 against Azerbaijan, plus the loss against Luxembourg. I can't believe how quickly Ireland has gone down. It wasn't long ago you beat us in the playoffs for the World Cup, wasn't it? And that was in Cardiff. Stephen, do you know what happened after the game with Salmon and the BBC reporter? I'd rather not say, if I'm honest with you, Steve. It's not my place to say, and I'll leave other people after having a drink or two. Yeah, there's few things that went on there's a few things that went on after the game, and certain things I will never come out of my mouth. I'll be honest with you. Todd, hang on, with a blade on the attack on the right hand side. Guy left free. He's going to whip ball in. No, defenders cut it out. Todd, I don't know Brownie. I've seen a fair few Leeds fans get bricked that day outside the car. Yeah, okay. All right, Todd, but if you, if you think of West Ham in the League Cup, that may be the same year. West Ham in the League Cup down on, Millwall as well. That opening day. Swansea in '94. I think it's been far. I think off the field issues has been far worse than that Leeds game, but because it was televised, because the fans went on a pitch, I think the press blew it up, and the police used that to help sanitise the Cardiff support. Really, Cheddar says Premier teams will be desperate to get their players back. I know. Well, one team, right? The two teams in question at the moment are Tottenham and Aston Villa. Although Buendia, the Aston Villa midfielder, didn't start the game, although he was still in the squad. Right now, also as well, so they could apply for the FA to get the games postponed and delayed into further on in the season. But also as well, the one team playing both Tottenham and Aston Villa during this 14-day potential self-isolation period is Chelsea. Chelsea playing both Tottenham and Aston Villa in 14 days. So does it affect Chelsea? The other two teams who would be playing them are Everton and Crystal Palace. Does it affect them? La Liga. Or if all of these players now have to isolate in Brazil for 14 days, potentially you could have massive knock-on effects with European leagues. Ireland have a decent youth team. River played with a corner, all coming in. Dealt with quite easily by Independiente. To be honest, when we played, an Ireland fan as well. Oh no, What's up, gamer, Welsh fan. When we played Azerbaijan a few years ago, we struggled with 2-1 win. Yes, we did. Stephen, Stoke away year 2000, but I was away. I thought you were sorry, mate. I thought you were just on about Ninian Park. That would definitely be up here with Wolves as well. Sorry, mate. I thought you were on about Ninian Park. Azerbaijan scored a great goal. We can't score. Relying on centre back Shane Duffy scored ahead of him. I tell you what, because you're from Ireland, what's that Jack Byrne like? Tell us Cardiff fans what that Jack Byrne is like, because it seems like Mick McCarthy wants him, because he did have him on Apayol. Cheddar's bloody say after me, will it? And Mick McCarthy was sacked. He did have him as Ireland manager. What's that Jack Byrne like? Tell us. Bear with me, guys, right? Jesus, I didn't know what happened then. Don't know what the hell happened then. Couldn't even bloody get back in. Right. Jack Byrne, to be honest, Brownie, I'm not sure. He's supposed to be badly sick with COVID. That's why he probably haven't. I reckon he's signing. Cheddar's giving me the heads up he was signing. He's now become a free agent with Apollon Nicosia. And right, okay. Midnight, is it any okay, he's got COVID, has he? Is there any links? Can you send me a link to any story that says he got COVID? Is that possible? There he is, huh? Jeez. You told me that you
What? I'm tired.
it was your idea. Right. Guys, right, this is how it is, right? Bear with me a sec. I need to sort this out first. Right. As you all know, it was Tufty's idea to
Did I?
yeah, right. But this is how it was. It was always going to happen anyway. I was going to tell Tufty about it before we come live. During half time, 47 minutes now, right? We're going into injury time. During half time, I just have to nip off onto Mr. Arsenal podcast. You know Ryan, Nath?
Yeah,
Mr. Arsenal, right? He's doing a 24-hour stream in order to help one of the Arsenal fans who goes on to the American YouTube channels, which I'm quite a regular guest on. So what they've asked me to do, if I just can jump on during half time.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, Nath, would you mind just taking over for half time?
Yeah,
You can go to bed then, you can, mate. You can go to bed. But yeah. We got a few regulars in, especially Cheddar. Cheddar's catching a flight. So,
catching a flight. Yeah.
Are you watching a game, Nath? There's a game on with you.
I'm not.
It's half time anyway. Just look after my mates in the chat is all.
I will do.
What's the podcast link? I haven't got a link to be Mr. Arsenal podcast. If you just put that in a search, but make sure you come back for the second half, okay?
Yeah, make sure you come back. I'll stay with me. No. You know what? Stay with me.
Right. I'll see you later, Nath, yeah?
Okay, stay there. Yeah, so still away in the sure we had 100 that day. I'll have a decent youth team, maybe. Yeah, I do, don't I? So how's everyone? How is everyone in the chat? I'm just chilling, you know. Had a long day. Chilling, you know. How are you, Midnight Rider? What's happening? I'm taking over half time. I'm just doing a bit of work and shit because I know it's 2 a.m, but I thought I'd start now. It means I get an earlier finish. I start now.
Nath, right? Listen. Right? Oh, hang on. I'm hearing myself. Right? How can I leave here and go on another channel? Do you know how I do it?
Well, you just leave here?
Yeah, but if I leave, will the stream go down completely because I'm a host?
Oh, shit. Keep the StreamYard open in one link. In the link. Just keep
okay, I'll try now. I'll try now.
You just do something. There we go. Right, yes, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. As long as you're alright. Just chilling, really. Getting ready for, obviously, a busy day of work. As we all know, it's tiring. Just getting busy. Just getting ready for another day of work, you know, just another day for the workman. Yeah, I do play fantasy football, yeah. Yeah, I do the English Premier League one, the FPL, yeah. I do that, yeah. Do you do it as well? Like, it's River Plate I'm losing 1-0 down River Plate, so yeah. I do, but forgot to do the last Friday's week. Yeah, I did as well. Yeah, we will, yeah. That's not great though, is it? We'll see what happens. I will be watching the game because I will be in Manchester that day, so I won't be watching the game. Yeah. So it's going to be a good game there Sunday. Look forward to it. I'm inside for Shields. For Newcastle, I get whack 5-0 probably. As you can hear, my throat is gone, so it can great. I'm trying to lean off the voice a bit. I want you to care. Oh no, don't you worry now. See, heaven's got a prayer for you. So how's everyone doing in the chat? So what do you think of the game so far? Update me on the game. Because I didn't watch it, so I'd love an update on the game and how it's playing. But yeah, what were your thoughts on the first half? Put them down below. 'Cause I didn't watch it, so I can't really comment. Good. That's good. Check it out. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I haven't had to deal with much international football. Well, obviously, me supporting, me waiting for a non-league club. Been busy. I've been busy all week preparing for FA Cup again. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Been good. Been a good weekend. And we'll have a Premier League back very, very soon, which will be great.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry mate. I don't know what it is sometimes. When you try and come back into StreamYard,
Yeah, the
you
sound
know,
goes, yeah.
where the hell are my watches, Nath? You've made them do a runner. I hope they come back. I just wanted to pop on really, because
Before you
they have
watching
been
Arsenal
asking,
podcast.
huh?
Before you
What?
watching the podcast, I was talking about the Premier League bit.
Yeah, no, Tony's a great guy, and what happened was he had his leg amputated,
Yeah.
and because of the medical insurance and everything over there, I think he needs to pay like 25 grand or 30 grand for a new leg.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the moment, he did come on, and he did. When did it happen? Yeah, I was in Spain when it happened. So I'd say around for the last 4 months now, I'd say he's been basically going around in a wheelchair, and he's one of these people who likes walking his dogs and so on,
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the beauties of YouTube is that you can connect people,
Oh,
and
yeah.
people can be lonely,
Definitely.
and loneliness can be a killer at times as well. So yeah, they're doing a 24-hour fundraiser, and everyone who knows Tony have jumped on. So they were asking me earlier on, but I was doing the watch along with yourself.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, you know what, ideal time because it's American timing as well. Normal daytime over there. I thought I would jump on at half time. So many thanks, Nate, for helping me out on that. Do you want to stay on or?
Yeah, I'll stay for a bit.
Oh, about time. It was your bloody idea anyway.
I know, but I've got emails.
You've had a drink, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've had a drink as well.
I've had emails come flooding through everything, man. It's been crazy.
I had a drink as well. Anyway, the guys are coming back now. The watches are coming back. So please hit that like button, guys. Much appreciated. Right, where were we? Where the hell were we?
All I know is we were played 1-0 down. I don't know how.
What? To be honest, Independiente has had a majority of a game. Absolute majority of a game. There's been some crazy tackles, but do I play fantasy? No.
I do.
Right. He does over there. Any fantasy football. Like last year, just to be with my, just to get in with a crowd of YouTube, I went on and I joined certain fantasy football bloody leagues, right? I hate fantasy football. Fantasy football is basically they get you when you're excited for the league, right? Come bloody October, I'm bored of it. I just leave I don't even know who's in my team or anything. Do you know what I mean? I get proper bored with it.
Yeah, I haven't changed my squad for weeks. Like,
they grab you with the excitement of the league starting, and to me, I get bored very, very easily. Am I the only one with that?
No, I get bored.
How about people in the chat? Me and Nathan the only ones with that? But yeah,
I do get bored. I think I give up after the first week.
Midnight. Newcastle will most likely be facing against Ronaldo on Saturday.
Yeah, they wanted to move the game to a Sunday. There was talks of moving that game to Sunday.
I can see why, because of TV ratings, isn't it?
Yeah, but they couldn't because it's too short notice. Well,
then. Midnight says he finds the international break pretty boring. I be honest with you, I do as well, mate. I do as well.
I haven't suffered from the international break though. I've been still working,
and we've played a short went over. I tell you what it could well be this time around, Nate, right? Is that at the same time the transfer window closed and the international break kicked in. So you don't have the talk of transfer talk, and you don't have a talk of any because no games are being played. I think that's why people are. It's got to people more this time than any other international break. I think.
Yeah, well, I haven't really suffered from it because I've obviously.
There's a quick free kick by River Plate, going into the box, ball coming over, corner.
I work for a non-league club, so we don't talk about international break shit.
Well, as I say, Argentina, all the Argentine teams are playing, and Argentina played meant to play 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Midnight. Ronaldo is 5-1 to win a Golden Boot. Surely Lukaku lost it. You can't write off Harry Kane, can you?
Yes, you can.
Oh, here we go. Nathan in his anti-Harry Kane stance.
No. This isn't anti-Harry Kane. I think Lukaku will win it because Lukaku is a different player since he's come back to the Premier League.
Another corner River Plate in the meantime. Elbow cough. Don't know what that's about. Do you think Harry Kane's flirting with City ruined his status with this a bit? Did Wayne Rooney's flirting with City ruin it? I think with United fans, I think it did.
Wayne Rooney?
Yeah, Wayne Rooney. But Wayne Rooney come to the end of his contract and he's flirting with City, right? Man United then, because he wanted a massive pay rise.
Why?
Man United then, agreed to give him a pay rise. City have been used by so many players, clubs, and agents over the years, in recent years anyway, to get better, improve contracts with players' existing clubs and so on. Yeah, Rooney to Man City was on at one time. Musab Gamer, what about Mo Salah? Oh, for the leading goal? No, I don't think Liverpool up for it, mate. I don't think Liverpool got strength and depth, so I don't think he'll have the service. Todd, I play for money, Brownie, so it doesn't get boring for me. Fair play, Todd. How can you play fancy football for money then? How do you do that, Nave?
Oh, you can enter leagues for money, and it's like betting. Brownie, don't do it.
Says the person who gambles all the time. Says the person who would bet on two flies walking up a wall, thinking which one would fucking reach the top first.
No. This is Denver got me into this bet, not me.
Leave it out, Nathan.
I can't bet. I'm not supposed to be betting. I can't bet on South Shields anymore. I'm not allowed. Being told work for the club, so I can't bet on Shields.
Never cornered to River Plate. You can't bet on Shields.
I can't bet on Shields. Not allowed. Apparently, it'll be a fix if I bet on them.
Yeah, I got a few stories which I would not say on air about something similar.
What you got told not to bet on Cardiff?
No. I would not say anything on air, mate. Honestly.
It's not like South Shields are going to be watching this, is it? I bet on South Shields.
But people who I know took part in this scheme,
in the betting scheme, betting scandal. Yeah.
I know me quite well as well, and have been. I know they watch this channel as well.
Yeah, well, because I put a bet on Shields, and someone found out somehow. So.
It's true. Rooney threatened to leave at least 3 times. Yeah. Chelsea was heavily linked with. But that Man City one, Alex Ferguson was in charge of United at the time. It was towards the end of Alex, and that Man City one was the closest. You create a mini league. Okay. Private league, everyone puts a tenner in. I never knew that, Nath, to be honest.
Brownie would do that. He'd put 400 in. Denver would put 400 in. Dia would put 400 in. I'd put 100 in and we'd all lose our money.
Midnight Rider says, off topic, Freddie Mercury, 75, would have been 75 today if you useless fact. You know Freddie Mercury, right?
Mm.
I don't know if it is true. I think it is, though, right? I think it is. Okay. It's well-known fact that Freddie Mercury was gay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
However, a female teacher, a former female teacher, I say. When was I in school? Right? Anyway, a female teacher in my school used to be his girlfriend.
In your school?
Yeah. In my old school, obviously.
Right.
I don't even know if it's female teacher is still alive. But she used to be Freddie Mercury's girlfriend. That's a fact. That's mad, isn't it?
Right.
Mad. It's definitely. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, get back to the game. River Plate 0, Independiente 1. Independiente now. The first 10 minutes of the second half, it's been all River Plate. They come out and they wanted to get that equaliser, but Independiente has rode the storm. If I'm honest with you, they got a corner now. Have it easy by the keeper.
I've had to change all my betting accounts into a different name, so I can't bet on the Shields.
Don't say things like that, Nath. Jesus,
no,
you never know.
Oh,
Brownie, do you remember a player called Leon John? John, I think. Leon John. People say Leon Jean, but yeah, I do remember him. Played for QPR, then went to Cardiff. I think he got done. No, if I'm wrong, I apologise, Leon, but I think he got involved in some cocaine issue, right? And I think he was banged up for it as well. But you are right, Todd. He was a great player, very wasted talent.
The way to win your money is put Shields to win 3-0 on Tuesday. We'll win 3-0 on Tuesday. I guarantee it.
Now, Nath, are you sure you want to be saying this on a live stream?
Yeah, I'm going to win 3-0.
Potentially your job is at risk if...
if we lose.
Right. Midnight Rider. Is that Mary Austin?
Yeah, I guarantee it. I'll tell Darius Seals has to score 3 goals. He'll win.
Right. Is Delia Smith involved with Norwich anymore? Where are you? Let's be honest. I think she is. Yeah, I think she. I don't think she. Yeah, I don't think she's a main. Is she still a main shareholder? Then?
Still in the shareholder.
She's kept quiet, hasn't she?
Of course, she has. Wouldn't you?
Todd now saying I'm putting a winner on Shields to win 3-0. Nath, are you really sure you want? Do you want to say this on live TV, mate? I don't want Football Brownie to be responsible for your sacking. River Plate on the attack, ball coming over. It's a better ball, but fucking useless. Tufty's basing. I know he is. This is why I'm constantly saying to him, "Are you sure you want this? Are you sure, Nath?" And everyone is a witness. Everyone watching is a witness. But I have asked him, and he doesn't care. He doesn't value his job at all.
Yes, I do. They're not going to say, "Oh yeah, I was sacking you for saying put Shields 3-0 bet on."
You don't know who's watching, Nath. You should always remember that. River Plate on the attack again. Striker absolutely taken out by the Independiente.
That's why basically I don't slag off the Shields manager because he's a really good manager. No,
don't slag off Shields manager, but you give people betting tips where on matches you can't bet on.
Yeah. Well, and give them tips. I can't bet on it. Give them tips though.
Companies will always look for a reason to sack someone. Fucking hell, they don't need a fucking reason after watching this tonight, I'm telling you.
They're not watching, bro. They don't even know your channel.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nath, right? You know from your stream the other day that there can be people who can just have a chip on their shoulder that your channel is getting more popular. You know that, and you know what I'm talking about. All you need is one of those. Let's be honest, one of those twats to be watching this, clipping it, and sending it to South Shields.
Sure, nobody would be stupid enough. Well, you never know. You never know. Yeah, let's not talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about how Murphy got on the weekend.
um, you know what I'm saying, Ronif?
Yeah.
Because you know they subscribers to this channel as well.
Yeah.
Let's just hope they're not watching. You know.
Not 2 in the morning when they've got better stuff to do.
Yeah, well, right, River played on the attack. Ball coming over again. Gosh. Oh. Some real bad bloody strikers on his pitch today. Yeah, well, to be honest, Nate, I had something better to do. But you bloody dragged me to do this.
No,
And then you
wanted
fucked off.
to do
You
this.
didn't want it. You were saying, oh no. Bloody, I'm too tired. Bloody hell.
Yeah, because you did
Yeah.
it to me last time.
Yeah,
so
I know I did it to you last time. I know I
I'll
did
do
it to you
it to you
last time.
this time.
I know, that's fair enough. It's fair. Todd said, think Colville will be a good player. I do.
Where
I
is
think
Colwell from?
Ruben Colville, Cardiff, he's come through youth ranks to Cardiff. I do think he's going to be a good player. I can see potential. However, Todd, I think he's getting pushed into the first team and the Wales first team as well. I think it's through desperation with Cardiff. I think his progress needs to be managed better than what it currently is. Don't rate Cole. He showed flashes of being good, but still, exactly. His career needs better managing, because at the moment, through desperation of lack of bloody depth with Cardiff, I'm slightly worried about him, if I'm honest here.
Yeah. Wales played well, really well. Gareth Bale scored a couple of goals, which was quite nice. Him on the score sheet for a change.
Yeah, I know. The guy's young, and
I will be doing a stream for the FA Cup
every
draw.
player, especially at that age, every player would want to play every single game. I get it. That's why Moyes and Rooney fell out when Rooney was at Everton, and then he wanted a transfer. Right, basically, because Moyes wasn't willing to play him every single game, and then he would come in maybe 1 every 3 games or so on. And as Rooney was getting better, he thought Moyes was actually stopping his progress, where he wasn't. Moyes was actually managing his progress very, very well. And he's now done the same with Ben Armour at West Ham. Right?
Ben Rama's playing every game.
Sorry?
Ben Rama's playing every game.
Yeah, no, but last year, he hardly had a look in.
Yeah.
You know? With Colville now, he needs that kind of management, not thrown in all the time.
Who's his manager at the minute?
Mick McCarthy, isn't it? And Rob Page at Wales.
Oh God, I'd rather not be managed off them.
Todd says he could be more technical. Kiefer Moore with his frame. He's a very big guy. You know.
I like Kiefer Moore.
You can see that Colwell's, his stature is very promising.
You can see Kiefer Moore, the quality player, and he's going to sign for Norwich.
Anwar, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, my friend. But welcome to the stream. If you're on YouTube, come over to YouTube.
If you're on YouTube, come over to YouTube.
Yeah, no, because it's on Facebook. He's watching on Facebook, look.
Yeah, but you say if you're on YouTube, come on to YouTube.
All right. Hey, I've had a couple of drinks, right? Come over to YouTube, watch Football with Brownie. But you're more than welcome to watch it on Facebook. Mute, please. Man United, is that Man United?
Oh, you're a monk. Oh, that's good.
No, I'm just trying to think what his comment is.
Man United, monk.
Anyway, River Plate 0, Independiente 1. If you showed Nath, that clip I sent you about River Plate fans.
Mm-hmm.
If you showed that, I know it's before. Would that be done for copyright?
Yes. There's music in the background.
It's not. There's fans singing.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't have
Have a look again. Have a look again. Right, but don't put it. You know, mute this now. Midnight is Jade farewell of Little Mix at any other games? I haven't got a freaking clue what you're talking about, man. Little Mix, are you mad? But Tufty will answer that now. Todd, I reckon he's asking the score. Okay, well, the score then anyway is 1-0 to Independiente. I hope I am scared him off. Let's see what Nathan comes back with now.
Yeah, Brownie, you would.
Would I?
Yeah. I've just looked at the terms and conditions of YouTube. Yeah, you would. You would on a live stream, but you wouldn't on a video.
All right. Okay. All right.
But I wouldn't even put it on a video. Brownie,
I can hear feedback now. Am I on?
I'll probably me.
All right. No worries. Now, what happened, guys? Before when we agreed that we were going to do this watch along, I've got old footage of River Plate fans singing, and it's a great chant, Nathan. There's a great chant. Basically, when we're on our way to Copa Libertadores final a couple of years ago now, and yeah, so I thought that we could share it because there's no fans in the ground here, but apparently Nathan says that because of copyright I wouldn't be able to, which is a shame. It is a shame, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is a shame.
Because South American football is nothing without fans, in my opinion. I know football in general is nothing without fans, but the bravas of South American clubs is something special.
It is.
Because there's no fans at all in this game today. I think it was the same in Brazil, the Brazil-Argentina game as well. Still 1-0 to Independiente then. Right, Midnight is asking you a question, Dave.
Yeah, let me just reply to this.
There
we go.
Right. Is Jade farewell of Little Mix at any other game South Shields?
She's a shareholder. So
is she?
Yeah. She's a shareholder. She's got about 38% in the club.
Why don't you carry a new channel then?
Because she's very busy at the minute.
Does she not watch the games at all then?
No, she's got a box.
So how many boxes do South Shields have then?
Well, 4 or 5 at the minute. Yeah, 4 or 5 at the minute. But once the new stand's built, about 10 boxes when the new stand.
And River Plate have equalised. It was a bit of a ping pong effort in the box, but River Plate have equalised. It's now 1-1.
But yeah, she does come to some games when she can. But she's very busy at the minute with concerts and shit.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
So it's plus she owns 2 bars in.
Does she live near you,
as well? No, she lives. She live far. She lives on the seafront. I think it's the seafront she lives.
I hate this question, but someone in the chat did ask. Todd says Messi or Ronaldo? Questionable.
Ronaldo.
I say Ronaldo as well because Messi's skills have been a gift. Ronaldo
because he's in the Premier League and Messi's.
But also as well, Ronaldo has trained so hard over the years to get where he was, whereas Messi didn't. Do you know what I mean? Messi's was a gift, Ronaldo had to really knuckle down. And I do like the work ethic of Ronaldo.
Yeah, so do I. Ronaldo's a really good player. I like Ronaldo more than.
I wish we kept McCarthy, Brownie. Experienced manager. Hope he does a business for Card. I have my doubts, mate, if I'm honest with you, but we'll see. We'll see. But his hands are tied with Cardiff because of funding. That's the bottom line. Todd says, Tufty, give her your number.
Give Jade my number. No, I don't.
Well, get her on the show, surely.
Yeah,
you know,
I can get
especially if you bloody South Shields media manager should be able to get on South Shields bloody show, surely.
Of course, I can get her on. It's just when she's not busy. I don't want to pester her. I might get free tickets for a concert. You never know.
So, which one is she? Is she the fat one?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know which. I haven't seen for years, mate. I know one of them was fat and
Yeah, she's the one who left, the fat one.
Oh, is she left now? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Independiente now.
She left because she was getting bullied by other bands and her mental health and shit. That's why she left.
Oh, while we on about girl bands as well, as unfortunately that Girls Aloud band member passed away with cancer today. I can't even remember her name now. Just shows I've been out of the country for so long. Someone in the chat will I can't remember. Who was it? Who was it now?
Well, Girls Aloud, I didn't listen to them. Yeah,
but surely you'd know on Twitter. Hang on. Someone will in the chat will bloody let us know now.
I haven't.
Sarah Harding. There you go.
Oh, Sarah Harding. Sarah Harding. Yes, I do actually know. I've read Twitter today. I forgot about her. Yeah,
is she from your neck of the woods as well?
Girls Aloud. From Clue.
No, Sarah Harding.
Don't think so.
Well, she got Geordie accent, no?
Yeah, she could be from fucking the outskirts.
Yeah, I tell you what,
she might be from.
You're very sympathetic, you know. The girls died, and she may be from some fucking hell.
No, she might be from some of her neck of the woods, like Blythe.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Right, last 20 minutes then. River Plate now on the attack, coming into a box. Is that a penalty? No, referee is waving play on. There's been some dodgy tackles going in.
Yeah.
Are you watching this, Nate, or are you trying to blag it?
No, I'm watching a bit of it. My stream keeps freezing though, so I'm just chilling, really.
No worries. Well, thanks for helping me out, Nate. I do appreciate it.
Just answering emails and trying to dodge all media inquiries until the morning.
So, what's the latest? Do you know the latest with what happened in Brazil today, then?
Nah, all I know is that they're never going to play. Well, all I know is they won't play.
Todd's saying I'm thinking of Cheryl Cole. I could well be, mate, to be honest.
You probably will.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get her on the channel.
What?
We want Cheryl Cole on the channel. We'll get her on.
What, on South Shields?
Yeah.
Cough. Is she from South Shields then?
No, she's from
North Shields.
Newcastle, but I can get her on.
How can you get her on?
I could contacts, you know.
Oh, Tufty and his contacts.
Yeah, people in the know.
Sorry about that. Hey, don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. Chat is chat. I know a game is going on, but let's be honest, it's quite a boring game as well. But it's good to have background chat. You what?
I said Brownie picked it, not me.
Yeah, did I bollocks? Did I? Jesus.
I'm losing my voice.
Anyway,
as well,
very sad news. You are right. Very sad news.
Very
Tufty,
sad.
get her on and give me her number. Yeah, I know. Tufty, I get her on. Bollocks.
What? Cheryl Cole? I'll get her on, but I'm not giving her your number. Frick that. You can ask her a question, but you have to become a member on Brownie's channel before you ask her a question.
Yeah. River Plate now. They're looking for that winning goal.
I probably,
The
I
final
probably
third on both of these teams, proper lacking. I tell
probably
you,
could get around, but I don't fancy getting the heat.
shot from
People hate
outside the
it.
box down the keeper's throat.
There's that many people hate it. I don't want to get around because that many people hate it.
What? Are you serious?
So cool, yeah.
Why do they hate her? Why do they hate her?
I don't know. There's just falling out with Simon Cowell and shit like that, and it all kicked off. And
Yeah, but come on, she's a bloody darling of the northeast, isn't she?
no,
Oh,
Little Mix is, but don't tell my girlfriend that. Hope she's not watching.
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. You kept that quiet.
You didn't even know I had a girlfriend. Fuck no.
You kept that quiet.
But been with her for a year. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Well, surely you'd be living with a knife or not?
No.
You prefer Nana's food, that's why.
No, I just prefer in my having a bed to myself, you know.
Oh, nice. I know that feeling, my friend. I know that feeling. Jesus.
Chilling, you know, being able to stay up as long as I want.
Yeah. You're talking to someone who was married for 11 years and with her for 14.
And now you go.
No, it was all right. But the last Euros where Wales made the semi-finals, that was the start of the marriage breakdown. That was the proper start of a marriage breakdown, I tell you.
And then you stay at the work for him.
I know.
Like,
So, have you seen Dave's photos today on social media? Lovely. With he's met his new grandson.
Yeah,
he's met his new grandson.
Yeah.
So, guys, he's more on Facebook than Twitter, you see, and he needs to get on Twitter. Yeah. He needs to get on Twitter to help his YouTube channel. Facebook, do you think?
He does, but he could easily pay someone to run his Twitter for him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But hey, he's doing fantastic, Nate.
He is.
He's found a niche market regarding the West Ham thing.
He has, yeah.
You know, in all fairness to him.
He's done very well. I'm just in the background doing the watch along.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nate, you can, you know, by coming on here and coming on, you get, you know, the numbers Daya is having at the moment is fucking crazy.
Did you see the watch along? Well, I did buy myself the Real Madrid watch along on his channel. I got 3K views.
I know, mental, proper mental. But and yet I do a Real Madrid watch along with you. Fucking YouTube, shut it down. Fuck's sake. Midnight Rider says, so-called brother is living in a tent. Is he? I didn't know. Is he live?
I don't know.
At the end of Nathan Street? Todd says, Brownie, why did they throw a chair at you? Jeez. He's thrown more than a chair at me, mate, if I'm honest with you. Hang on. River Plate on the attack. Shot goes over a bar. He's thrown more than a chair over me. Sometimes I deserved it. Sometimes I didn't. Yeah. Right?
No. Brownie always deserved it. He wound Dare up too much.
Yeah, I do wind him up. But Dare destroyed my marriage, if I'm honest with you. You know this story. He destroyed my marriage. I was over in Marbella. My then wife, we said, okay, come over and we'll, come over for a week. We'll see how it goes, see if we can rebuild the relationship and so on and so forth. Right? So, okay. So she booked 2 weeks in advance. She booked the flights. I then told Daya, I said, look, Steve, I will work, but I want to work local. So I am back, and then we can go out then in the evenings and everything. I said, I want to work local. Yeah, no problem. Let me know before I do the rota. Yeah, okay, all right. So before he done a rota, I said, Steve, swear to God now, she's coming bloody on Monday. I need to be local. Yeah, no problem, no problem. The rota come out hours before she landed. I was on my way to bloody France and coming back in 5 days. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I couldn't do anything. I literally could not do anything. So I picked her up from the airport. I said, I've got good news and bad news. Oh, I said, which one do you want first? Oh, good news. I said, good news is I'm picking you up from the airport. She said, what's the bad news? I said, I'm dropping you off and then I'm going to France.
What did you say?
Oh, I wasn't happy whatsoever. The possibility of a marriage getting back was absolute zero. Absolute zero.
Well,
I mean, right, is Lee Gunner the pantomime villa of Arsenal? Also, is it too... No, I don't know, mate, if I'm honest with you. I'm sick to death of some of these bigger YouTube channels. People know the issues between me and Lee Gunner. Some of them have been built on lies. But Lee Gunner offered me out on the football terrace. I've been waiting for him to knock the door.
What, he offered you out?
Yeah. He said, you're going to knock my door on the football terrace. That's why I started all the videos against him.
Oh, right. I never knew this. This is
Yeah. On the football terrace. But I was waiting on that. He said, I've been knocking his door. I know where he lives. I know people in Marbella because he lives in Calahonda, which is basically the poor part of Costa del Sol. I wouldn't say rough part, but no, compared to where I was living, the poor part. He said, I know where he lives. I'll go down. Just waiting for him. And the thing was, when he done it, there was COVID really hit Spain. So because he lived in a different region as me, he lived in the Malaga region, I lived in the Estepona region, you couldn't cross into a different region. Right? So I'm quite happy to go to bloody Calahonda. Anyway. Did you ever get your shoe back at Tottenham? I did. You know the story, Nathan, yeah?
Yeah,
Tottenham away, yeah? I did. Yeah. I went to Tottenham away. I was living in London at the time. And Tottenham were playing Cardiff. They were drawn against Cardiff in a League Cup. So I thought, oh, right, okay. Well, the game was like a 2-0 Wednesday. So on a Sunday, I thought I went down Regent Street, Carnaby Street, bought new clobber for football. And on the day of the game, I'd finished in work. I got a phone call off my mates. I said, look, it's all kicking off everywhere. Just keep your head down. So I got off Seven Sisters station, got to the first bar of Cardiff fans, all kicked off about an hour later. I was stupid enough to bloody stand. My new Pringle jumper Pringle jumper got ripped to pieces, hanging on by one arm. My new trainers, I had one trainer left. When I was on the floor getting kicked the fuck, the police then come with dogs, got them away. I then got to the other side of the street, and a Tottenham fan threw my trainer back at me and said, "Fair play to you, mate. You stood your ground." She threw. I still was topless, but one of the guys gave me his jacket to watch a game.
I know.
I know it was those days were crazy. That Tottenham away game was crazy. The thing is, Nate, after that happened in Leeds, everyone looked at Cardiff, and then every time Cardiff played a big team in a cup, all their lads were bloody wanting it. You know, they all wanted to come out. Some of them may not have gone to a fucking game for 20 years. You know, so during that period, it was fucking crazy being a Cardiff fan. Stephen says, good old days, mate. They were. That period when we were coming up through the leagues, what is now called League 2, your Division 4, into Division 1. And then that period from Division 1 going into the Championship, that was crazy days, I'll be honest with you.
Aye, but it would have been the best days, though. Like, lower league's always been the best day of football.
Yeah, but the thing is, lower league, you don't really get as many. Back then, you didn't get as much CCTV in lower league than you do now. You know, so you could get away with a hell of a lot more. Right, hang on, mate. I need to fill up my drink. 1 sec. River Plate on the attack. It's 82 minutes at 1-0.
It's better than non-leagues, isn't it? In the Premier League, really, at the minute. Non-leagues are much better atmosphere than the Premier. We got more loyal fans going non-league. Yeah, it's the non-league is probably one of the best leagues I've watched.
Okay, I'm back. It's still 1-0. Last 5 minutes. What's one of the best leagues you watch, Nate?
Probably Shields the league at the minute because the football's better, the quality's better. Premier League, yeah, bit of shit football.
But you know what? That's why I really enjoyed when I was in Spain. I really enjoyed watching Gibraltar. Gibraltar's really funny. It's like going back to the days of like 1980s kind of non-league football. You know, before they banned alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
because
well.
there's a stupid rule in it. You ain't
Yeah.
really allowed to drink alcohol in eyesight of a game, isn't it? Something stupid like that.
We can. Shields can. But it's going to be banned in the FA Cup because beer went flying and spilled all over the keeper. And that's how he reacted, apparently.
Well, in Gibraltar, and bearing in mind, these are international games now, right? First Gibraltar game I went to was Liechtenstein Please,
Mhm.
it was his first ever home win. Look back on one of my earliest videos, guys, right? Because it was crazy celebrations, honestly. But anyway, I went there, and you could buy a pint, and you're literally on the touchline, like the old non-league grounds. You're drinking, and I really enjoyed it. It's so different to.
Yeah, Shields kind of in our league.
I got you.
It's mint. But
Go on.
but if it's gonna start the keepers kicking off, beers being spilled and shit like that, then it'll be banned.
Yeah. Stephen says, I remember after a game in Indian Park, some of fans went into the city centre to have it off with Man United fans. I think it was 2001. No, it wouldn't have been Man United 2001. Earlier that day, they played. Right. I got you. You're on about when Man United. My mate Romford was there. No, you're on about when Man United played Millwall in the FA Cup final at Cardiff. And Cardiff were home. The FA Cup final may have been on a Sunday, maybe. But I know what you're talking about. My mate Romford, he's part of the Cockney Reds. I know a hell of a lot of Cockney Reds. Part of Cockney Red Man United firm, and they come down, and it was outside. Oh, what's that pub in Grangetown now? Poets Corner. It's outside there. There's no longer a pub anymore. They all started there. We had phone calls. Cardiff game finished. We had phone calls. Right, we're in fucking Grangetown. They knew fucking, and then we all went to in taxis. And it was all kicking off. Some of the photos are in the Soul Crew book, obviously, and some names have been replaced by other names. But yeah, I think that's what we're talking about, mate. I think it was a charity shoot, something like that. Man United were playing, and I was also in Liverpool were playing Birmingham in a League Cup game, League Cup final in the Millennium Stadium. And I think that was a Sunday. And Birmingham fans come down the night before. And it was we were in a rave, and all of a sudden, completely off our heads on pills and everything. All of a sudden, they let a smoke bomb go off in the middle of this rave. Everyone shit themselves, thought they'd die in and shit like that, Yeah, those were the days. Can you imagine it now? Bloody hell!
You can't. Some games though in Shields' league it kicks off big time.
Right. In the final minute of this game, it's 1-0 Independiente with a corner.
Independiente will win this. Come on, Independiente.
Ooh, header over a bar. Well, looks like the bookies had it right. They couldn't decide against the winner for this game. The draw was the draw was even. Everything was basically evens.
Yeah,
I cashed out the because I won like 47 or something it was. I cashed out the 40 and then I chucked 7 on Independent. Sorry.
chucked on Independiente.
7. No, River Plate.
Oh, we lost £7 then.
I think so. It's 1-0 anyway. I think it's 4 minutes, if I can see correctly, of injury time. And River Plate on the attack.
You won't have won much, though, from £7.
No. It was, basically evens, really. So I would have had 15 back.
Yeah, it's still all right.
It's a free kick to... it's throw in River Plate. About 3/4 of the way in Independent is half. And what the Steve brings back memories, back a lot of memories to Millwall home opening. Yeah. Loads of footage on that. I may do a video about that. May do an upload. I'm not too sure yet.
What fill it about?
Oh, you see, loads of CCTV footage about that. Cardiff Millwall opening game of the
that'll be
1999 season. They locked Millwall in the stadium after the game, and they ran across to the grandstand and tried to get out that way. It was crazy. River Plate now, trying to get a winner, but finding it hard to break down the. Little 1-2. Ball went over a bar, unfortunately. Guys, coming to the end of the stream. Still a couple of minutes of injury time. Please hit that like button. Much, much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let's make the Football Brownie community better, really. Nice. It is going up. You know, your channel is going up as well. Also, as well. Listen, give Nathan your support. Tufty Football TV, Nathan, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I know you changed it recently, but it's Tufty Football TV. Please give him your support. He deserves all the help. Both me and Dia, our channels wouldn't be as successful as they are if it wasn't for Tufty, I'll be honest with you. So please recognise that and help Tufty grow his channel. So it's Tufty Football TV on YouTube as well. Midnight Rider says, I am trying to promote your channel, Nate.
I know you.
Brownie, is Andre Cornelius worst Cardiff signing ever? Oh, we've had some bad ones. We've had some bad ones over the years. Has there ever been a scrap between Jacks and Bluebirds fans? Used to be every bloody game, mate. I remember one game, Independiente, keeper. Can they go on a counter attack? No. Shot? Just over a bar. I remember one game in Swansea, Todd, right? With the home fans, Cardiff and Swansea at one Wales game at the old Vetch. Cardiff fans had to be segregated. So basically, you had the away fans segregated, you had Cardiff fans segregated, and you had Swansea fans in home end. There was 3 sets of fans segregated. Midnight, big up Tufty. Yeah, back in. Yeah, guys, please help Tufty Football TV. Help him out. Please subscribe. Wales England. That was a game. Mike. Yeah. No, I knew Mikey died quite well. To be honest, saying it now, I think it's an anniversary yesterday. Now we're going into the 9th. I think the 8th was the anniversary. Rest in peace, Mikey. Will never be forgotten. And the game is over in Argentina. It finished River Plate 1, Independiente 1. Tufty, many thanks for saving me. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you very much for staying with us throughout this late night. Please support Tufty as well on his channel. And hasta luego. Adiós. Buenas noches. Gracias.
Hey.